It's Dave JOSHA once again for Punch Out Boxing. Please be joined by Derby's very own Clifton Mitchell. Up the Rams, how are you, mate?
Up the Rams, mate, and guess what? Two Derby people doing an interview together. That's good.
It's been a long time. I think last time, always see you in weird places, never Derby. So today we're in Sheffield.
Yeah, it's not weird. Sheffield's not weird.
Yeah, as in, no, it's your, well, you know what I mean?
It's like stomping ground, as they say.
How you been anyway? First of all, well done on Ty. Finally getting the licence.
Yeah?
Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah, well, like I said, you know, he's worked hard at it, and then he's got the licence, and then didn't take it. He's took a Misfits licence, Misfits Pro licence, which, for me, makes more sense.
Yeah, I mean, look, there's a monetary value there as well. You've been there financially. It makes a lot of sense, doesn't it, Clifton?
Listen, at the end of the day, yeah, he's not young. He's at the back end of his career, I'd say. He's a old car with no mileage. Does that make sense? What I'm trying to say? Old car with no mileage. You can still do the round, still do this and do that. But talking about being able to get to that level that quick is going to be very hard, because you have to have. There's no substitute for experience. You can do all the sparring you like. He needs fight rounds, not sparring rounds.
I mean, he's always been active, regardless of, you know, the.
Yeah, but like I said, you know, still you can be as fit as you want on the training pitch. As soon as you get in front of a crowd, it's a different ball game. Different ball game. You can score 20 rounds in the gym. As an amateur, you're tired after 2. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's just about getting the how can I put it? Everything in order, like the fights, when you're blowing a bit hard, and remember it's 10-ounce gloves now. You understand? It's no longer 16s with head guard, so you have to be. I'm not saying you couldn't do it, but there's easier route to take.
Yeah, and look, money talks. So money talks, and people do watch this. I was going to ask you as well in regards to Harry Scarf. I mean, he's out in action very, very soon in a couple of weeks' time over in Nottingham. How's he looking as well? Looking in good shape?
I don't train him, I just manage him. So he's looking very, very well. I spoke to him the other day. He said he's done a lot of good sparring with a lot of good kids. So, you know, I think he's all wrong for Conor Walker. All wrong. Harry's one of them styles that if you're just straight up and down, you've got to be more than straight up and down.
I mean, I've seen you on TV. You've taken the trip over to Riyadh a few times as well. How's that been?
Oh, well, you know what? Going over there has been an experience. Listen, I'm Muslim. So going to a Muslim country like that, it really opens my eyes, you know? And what people take for what weird is normal over there, you know?
And look, you know, a fight that's been touted, which could happen this year, is Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury. I mean, that could be a reality this year. I mean, you've had something to do with both of them, more so Tyson. What do you reckon, though, Cliff? Do you think this is the end of that era?
Do I really want to watch that fight? No, not really. I'm not really bothered. Listen, you know, for fight fans, but for the purist boxers, they don't really want to see it. For me, I'm not really bothered. Would I watch it? Yeah. If it doesn't happen, am I really bothered? No. I was more happy to see Cal and Amir Khan than Joshua and, you know, Fury. But listen, I think if it happens, it happens. I'm not really bothered if it happens or it doesn't happen, really.
And in regards to that sort of era of boxing, that's it then, isn't it? And then the torch is passed on. Do you think it is the end of that era now with Usyk doing everything?
I think Usyk is one unbelievable fighter. Do I think he's one of the greats? No. I don't think he's beat anybody to be one of the greats. As in, like, no disrespect to Tyson. Tyson's a very good fighter. He's boxed a few good boxers. But I also think that Joshua's probably boxed better fighters in his resume. But I think Tyson's better than all of them that he's boxed. So Tyson is probably Usyk, then Tyson. I wouldn't even say it's Joshua. Dubois, you have to say Dubois now, don't you?
Yeah.
Dubois, I'll tell you one, Dubois or Tyson. Who do you think wins? Parker. I think Parker's got a very good chance.
It's going to be, yeah. I mean, never write off Parker. I mean, he's someone who's the Renaissance man who's created a career now of coming back stronger in his later years.
Yeah, I think his he was young when he did it. Understand? When he boxed Joshua in Wales, I think he was a bit young, but I also think that he can revitalise his career, and I think he can make an upset. Will he? I don't know, but he has the ability to. He's a big puncher.
And I just got to ask you, I know you're no longer in camp with Sandy, but the fight that happened with Michaela Meyer, because I never spoke to you, what happened? I mean, that was shocking in terms of the shenanigans off the screen. I mean, what, as a Derby person, as a boxing person, how do you feel after that?
Let's be real now, yeah? My thing is this. If she was with us, that wouldn't have happened. Because we're all a team, we go together, yeah? That's one thing. Number two is, I knew she would box exactly the way she boxed. Because I know her. You need to have control over her. If you've got no control over her and make her a bit more like a remote control, then she's going to go out and do madness. She went out and fought she fought as hard as she could, but it's not a fight, it's brains. There was no brains behind what she did. Just went out and fight. Yeah, it was a close fight. Did she win? I don't think she won it. The most you could have get a draw. How can you? And let's get this right. What's her name? What's her manager's name? Katie Taylor's the manager. Brian Peters. Yeah. Now Brian. If that was Katie Taylor, would you have had a rematch clause in that contract? Yes, you would. So I don't know how you didn't have a rematch clause with Sandy Boxing Meyer when she was a champion. That was very, very bad. But listen, let them ask me. People ask me, would she win? Would she lose? For me, it doesn't matter to me because it really makes no difference to me whether she wins or loses. I have nothing to do with it. Everybody asked me, and I said, "You get what you deserve."
But on a positive note, look, we wish you the best for 2025. Hopefully we'll do this in Derby next time.
Listen, you need to come to the gym. Yeah, come to the gym. Let's do a little bit of a fight analysis after the big fights. We'll sit down and do that.
That'll be good. Let's do one after BIVOL versus Beterbiev. Perfect.
I might go.
Are you going to go to that one?
Yeah, I think I'm going to go. Me and Scott Walsh are going to go over.
Good. Well, finally, what's your prediction on that?
Beterbiev. When I was there, I thought BIVOL won. When I was there watching the fight, I thought it won. I watched it on telly and I can see why they gave it to Beterbiev. Yeah. I can see why they gave it him. But there, because BIVOL did it, but he did it very uncomfortably. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. And there, I think he was catching a lot on his hands, his gloves as well. So, yeah, we'll do that after. I'm definitely going back with Beterbiev.
Good stuff. Cliff, all the best, mate, from Punch Out Boxing. And, let's catch up soon, mate.
Yeah. Up the Rams.
Cheers.